Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy to be here and happy you're here with me. And if you're new here and enjoy this type of content, I hope you'll subscribe. My name is Heather and this is Southern Gals Crochet. Hi. So, it has been a week. Not since the last time you saw me, but it's been a week of crochet. And I think I did really well this week. Last time you saw me was Tuesday, I think. But I didn't show you anything that I was working on. So, let's start that. First thing I wanted to mention was I started using the little wheel. And I filled it in, put a whole bunch of stuff in there, and, you know, things I wanted to get done, things I do need to get done. And so I started with that. I had to eventually abandon it to squeeze in some things I wanted to get done that weren't on that list, and also squeeze in some things I absolutely needed to get done. So, just keep that in mind. I started out with an intentional plan, and I had to abandon it. Alright. Let's see. Saturday evening after the event, I didn't do anything. I just stayed in front of the computer, messed with, did my paperwork afterwards, you know, what sold, and crossing it off my inventory list, and making up a new list of all the things that need to be done for the coming week. You know, so I just spent the evening in front of the computer. And so Sunday, I started. So, the wheel. I did one bear. It's not the same color as the one that sold. I sold a yellow one at last market, so I did realize I didn't have a pink one, so here we go. We got one pink bear done, and somehow I totally messed up the ears. I mean, I jotted down my own little thing, and I messed up my own messed up my own pattern. That's crazy. So, one bear. The wheel. One, for some reason his head looks a little crooked. Looks a little crooked. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. One armadillo. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Golly. I don't know why I'm yawning. I feel pretty good. Anyway. One armadillo. I was happy to finally get around to making him, because I have had one armadillo for the last couple of markets, and so I finally got that done. And so this one, I got lazy. I left him as a bull instead of a Highland cow. I just got lazy and didn't do his little hair, so he's just a bull. But I think he's cute. Cute little bull. Alright, so let's see. We got those done. So next up is the sloth. And for some reason his head looks unproportionate, like too big. I don't know. I tore it out. I did it again. I tore it out. I was like, I don't understand why this sloth looks weird. But he does. But I did put on some blue. It's a really pretty, it turned out really pretty mica. I used mica blue. Anyway, I thought that would be different. Blue eyes. The pattern that I use is, oh, I can't say the girl's name, but on the pattern she uses the same blue eyes. So, and I still have to do all the pricing. I haven't done the pricing yet. I feel like I'm going in slow motion this morning. Next up, I intended to do more than one, but I felt the pressure of moving on to something else because I just wanted to hurry up and get as many different items as I could done instead of a whole lot of multiples of just a few. So here's my little kitty cat. She's so cute. I kind of like this new pattern that I found on Ribbler. I put some of those same blue eyes. And I kind of like how this particular pair turned out to be just a little bit more sparkly than the ones on the Sloth. But I'm still learning. There's a learning curve for sure. It's not just do it and you're done and you're a winner every time. That's not the case. I am learning that it is a fine art for sure. So, one kitty cat done. And then, of course, on Monday, I did do a whole bunch of eyes just so that I would have some already pre-made. And we'll see. I messed with that for probably, I don't know, 2 hours on Monday, just in between the sloth and the cat. Just trying to get better at it. Alright, and then of course Tuesday I did the mammogram, and I did a video, and I did a whole bunch of parts for Possums, but I only got 2 completed that evening. So yeah, I was kind of slacking that evening. Just, I don't know, burnout, tired, too much going on. So I got 2 done on Tuesday evening, and I did parts for 6 possums. But by the time I got to number 3 and number 4, I was like, I need to move on to something else. I can wait on those last two. So that's what I did. So Wednesday morning I finished these two up. And moved on to Sky. I love doing snakes. It's like something you can just sit there and just do. Round and round and round and round. Every once in a while, stop and count your rows, but that's about it. I love it. But this is the exact same color as the one that sold last weekend. And let's see. Oh, and then I took some time and played around with my hood. And I ordered some little lights. They're called fairy lights, I think. And they come in different colors. And I took the green color and I wired it all the way around the brim of the hood, and I even had enough left over to go around all the way around the back. So it now has lights on it. So hubby started laughing when he saw it. He's like, okay. He thinks I'm nuts. For one reason he thinks I'm nuts is because it's going to be like 80 something degrees. He says I'm probably not even going to be able to wear it. It's going to be too hot. He's probably right. But just having it and knowing I made it just makes it all worth it. And I do have another market next Saturday that I could be able to wear it a little bit. We'll see. Okay, so next up, I'm playing with this little hook here. Next up is something that I worked up in my head. I had been watching Robin Knotting Hook Crochet, and when she shows her setup, she has her loveys hanging from the legs. And I'm like, okay, how is she doing that? And okay, so basically she's got something hanging there that she hooks to, and it hooks to the back of the head of the animal. All right. So I came up with my own thing. Instead of trying to find something to put, trying to buy something, I just crocheted this ladder. And I purchased some, it's really long. It's like, like that long. It's really long. And so I'm going to hang it at the corner of my canopy. On each corner has a little loop. And so I'm going to loop that through there. And I ordered some, I'm fingers crossed they come today. I ordered some bungee cords with the ball at the end, so I can wrap it around the neck area and put it through one of these little things. So I made 2 of them. I was so happy with myself. I was like, yep. So I made 2 of them, one for each side of the front legs. I was very, very pleased with myself. I had the hooks already, so, and they're those little hooks that have the little bridge there where you can't come off. Anyway, we'll see how that works out. I'm pretty excited about seeing how those work out. I mean, it's pretty simple. I double-stranded burlap baby, no, burlap blanket. I had some old skeins of really rough burlap blanket from way back before they went soft. So I double-stranded that with the largest hook I have, which I think is a Q hook, and there you go. just I think it's a double crochet. Yeah, double crochet, skipping 2 chains, double crochet. That's it. It's easy peasy. So hopefully those will work out. I'm pretty sure over time they will stretch, but that shouldn't affect their usability. So I got creative. I was pretty pleased. Alright, and so yesterday, well, after I finished those, I started a project that wasn't on the list, but it's just something I've been wanting to do. Haven't gotten around to doing it, so I found a pattern and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a try. This is the Fluting Night Fury dragon. So we're not going to say his name, but he has a name. But these are the eyes. I have big jumbo eyes. I don't have the flat ones, but these are the ones I painted. I think they're beautiful, but if you get really close and look, they are not perfect at all. They've got all kinds of weird things going on in there, but it kind of makes it look real. Like, you know, because your eyes are not just one solid color, they've got dimensions in them, you know. So it kind of looks like it's a real. Apparently, when I first did the first bat, first coat on it, I missed some spots, or it shrunk and to missing spots. And when I went and redid the coat on it, it made it look 3D. Anyway. So this is the, I believe, Snuggle Beans crochet pattern for her Fluting Night Dragon. And he definitely came up smaller than I expected. I totally, for some reason, thought he was going to be twice as big. But, yeah, he's pretty small. I mean, he's pretty small. Compared to what I had in my mind, he's kind of small. But, yeah, he's so cute. I had to redo the tail. I put the tails on upside down the first time around. I just chop them off and do it again. But, yeah, it came out really cute. And the pattern is really easy. You just gotta jump over the parts for the white pattern, the white dragon. But anyway, cute, cute, cute. I'm not sure what I'm gonna charge for him because it took so long to make. I mean, all those little bitty tiny parts. I think I put like 6.5 hours into this thing. No way am I going to get my time out of that. No way. So, I wanted to make one. I made one. And there we go. We're done. I wanted to. I did. And there you go. Alright. And then after that, of course, in my head, I was like, okay, I'm going to abandon the wheel, right? And then I was like, just for grins, we're going to go ahead and do the wheel anyway. And I got what I was hoping for. That doesn't happen very often. So, I got me a whole basket full of strawberries done last night. Let's see, I got 4, I think I got, 4 pink ones and 3 red ones. So yay, we got strawberries. I was starting to worry because I was down to only 5 strawberries left, and those are pretty good sellers. And this particular market, I am really hopeful that it is going to be a good market as it usually is. So, this morning, I also had another project for my booth that I wanted to tackle. So this morning, I did that. I made a spider web garland in double-stranded Barnett with the big giant Q hook. I believe it's a Q hook. It's the biggest one I have from way back when. So, this is what it looks like, one segment with and I've measured it. Each one of these is 1.5 feet. So times 6 should get me 9 feet. Hubby says he measured it by his arms, and it's 12 feet. So, we'll see who's right. But I'm hoping to have these hanging across the top of my booth up there at the top. Anyway, so that's what I did this morning. Like, actually finished it 30 minutes ago. I was like trying to really fast. I'm like, I gotta finish this before I do my video. I gotta finish this. And then Mom calls and I'm like, Mom, I gotta finish this. I can't talk. I am one of those people. I cannot watch TV. I cannot talk. I am a focus on one thing at a time kind of girl. I can multitask on the computer like crazy, but when it comes to physically doing something with my hands and counting and all that, I do not need any distractions at all. So I had to hang up on Mom. I can't talk. Anyway, I'll call her back and apologize. I'm sorry. Anyway, I think it's so cute, and I think it's going to look great. And I will take a picture and let y'all see that. We are headed out in about an hour to go set up our canopy, get all the weights on it, and then put it down as low as we can and get it, as much set up as we can before tomorrow. I don't know why they want us to come and do that. I mean, it's an option to come and do it. It always was before. Now they were asking if we would please do that before. It's like, apparently, oh yeah, that's right. Apparently, last year they had people just randomly going wherever they wanted to. If somebody wasn't there, they would go ahead and set up wherever they wanted to. So they had to readjust everybody's positions because of it. So, and they had issues last time because some people just feel entitled to go anywhere they want to. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to getting up early. I am not an early bird. I like to sleep in. I am a 8:30 kind of girl. Sometimes, if I'm really having a bad night, 9. So, getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning is like, ugh. It's too much. Alright, so this evening, after we get home from from setting up, I have it already set up in my station where I work, and I have a pickle pattern. I have been asked for pickles, and it's never been something I wanted to do. So, alright, I'll go ahead and do some pickles, you know. So that's what I'm going to be working on this evening, some pickles. I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. Nope, I'm done. There's nothing else up there. It's empty. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.